So this is a person I've actually shown before, just in like a brief clip. Uh, Stout defender of Dragon Age, the Failguard. Especially when it was first coming out, she was looking at the character customization, and of course, there's like, oh my god, representation! Look, we can have top surgery scars if we want, and there's pronouns, and they truly care about us. But they're slowly realizing that companies don't. They don't. They see diversity as an outlet to push their own crap, because you will never really see a genuinely diverse character like a black character who's actually well written, at least in current day. You had them in the past. You had them in the past. But nowadays these companies cannot do diverse and well written at the same time. But this is with Unifadewalker. Even diehard Bioware fans are rightfully pissed off at these layoffs. I've been talking about EA's influence on Bioware for years now, and this is just getting too much. Is it even Bioware anymore if everyone is gone? Well, someone says it pretty well here. You should be happy. They destroyed Dragon Age for people like you, and look where that got them. You don't get to be upset. You should rejoice that another franchise is dead, so you could have your representation. And that's exactly the case. You know, these people are realizing that the representation game was shallow. It wasn't true representation. I've said before, and I'm saying it early in the video so that the people who are stupid and only watch like a minute or so, they'll hear it. If you want to represent people, if you have a black character, you're gonna have black employees. Go around and ask them their experiences, and then take their experiences and a little bit of piece of them, and you put that into the character. Normal people say that's actually really good, because then it's going to feel like a real character instead of just a bunch of people sitting at a table or whatever talking about, oh, well, I think the character should be like. No, you go around and ask people their stories and take pieces of that and incorporate that into the character. That way the character will feel real, because they're going to have the very same experiences that the person who's playing them will have or should have. Simple as that. I just did it for free. I just wrote a diverse character for free. It's not that hard, people. It's not that fucking hard. But these companies and their overly paid staff, they like to think it's hard, because they are incapable of having diverse characters who are well written. Actually, also, and then the person, she's just like, oh, go, Robin, go away. The truth hurts, doesn't it? You people care so much about representation that you will just eat up whatever slop they give you. It's terribly written each and every time, but it's like, oh, well, it's trans characters, it's non-binary, they care about us. No, caring about you is making a character diverse and well written so that they feel relatable. None of the characters in Dragon Age the Failguard feel relatable at all. I'm not defending EA at all, but I do think BioWare needs to be held a little accountable, especially upper management, for some really bad habits. We've seen deadlines pushed and employees burned the fuck out. Old BW has been gone for a long time. The only way for BioWare to survive is to cut ties with and reverse all the damage it's done to itself over the last few years. Maybe this just isn't for you. I love the saga, and I haven't finished Failguard yet because the narrative is boring as fuck. The game failed mainly because instead of respecting the lore, they respected their self-insert. You literally have characters saying, "Who doesn't like dragons?" Um, Here's the video.
Because Veilguard chose to represent, I guess. I don't know. However, it's just a lot. It's just a whole lot. Because now I'm in a position where I don't think Bioware is on my side. And that's... I'm in a position now where for the first time, I don't think Bioware has the right intentions.
Of course they don't. We've been saying this entire time. They don't care about writing good characters. And the bad writing leads to poor sales. Poor sales leads to layoffs. The fact that you people want representation more than a good game is the reason why good people are being laid off. If people truly wanted the modern audience experience, these games would be doing well, but they're not. Every time you have forced diversity and inclusion in games, they fail. So maybe stop caring about seeing yourself and start caring more about a good written story with rich, engaging characters. Maybe you should care about those a little more. Then the game will succeed, and then people won't have to be laid off because the game would be a success. Because, I mean, that's basically how it's going to have to be, because these people aren't capable of writing diverse characters. These college educated individuals, these people who claim to be creative and artsy, can't make a diverse character when I'm able to make a diverse character right here. So, I mean, just by saying, go around and ask people their experiences, so much better than what they're friggin' doing. So, but the companies don't care. The companies are filled with activists. All the good writers are gone, and there's nothing but activists. You know, and these are the same people, like during Pride Month, thinking that these corporations care about you because they slapped a fucking rainbow on something. They don't. You want to know what they care about? Your money. If they truly cared about the LGBTQ plus community, they'd be donating and everything all year, not just 1 month out of it. But these people will gobble that shit up just because someone slapped a rainbow on a package. I'm like, oh, Pride Month. You know, Skittles, like, oh, the only rainbow during Pride Month should be the Pride flag. You know, they have like the colorless Skittles. And these people will just, oh my God, they care about. No, they don't. No, they don't. These corporations don't care. These gaming companies are filled with activists. They don't care. They see these characters as outlets. They use them as self-inserts to push their own political bull crap. They don't do true, diverse characters. They don't give you real representation. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a black character. Okay, black character. What's that character gonna be like? What do you mean? What's their character like? What's their personality? I just told you they're black. What more person? So it's like you see all the time. It's like you have a black character and they're the sassy black character. You see a gay man, they're always flamboyant because that's how they see you. Stereotypes and, you know, bare minimum. You look at stuff like you know, the amazing Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. You have them race swapping characters for the sake of diversity inclusion. You know, you have Norman Harry Osborn, now black. You have Dr. Connors, who is now a black female or brown female or whatever. When you have amazing, naturally black characters, black since their conception, you know, like Killmonger and Calypso, You have awesome characters like that that are going unutilized, that aren't utilized at all. And instead, these writers just go the lazy way and be like, oh, let's just race swap. Let's just take Norman and Harry Osborn and just race swap them. Instead of giving us actual diversity, and then people defend like, oh, it's an alternate universe. Well, why not use characters that are underutilized? Why not use characters like Killmonger and Calypso? Why why race swap? That's lazy. That's fucking lazy. And these people will sit there and applaud it. They don't fucking care about you. They don't care about the true diversity. They're using it as a way to push their own crap. But we need more people like this, her, and whoever else to speak up, because we talk about it and we get called phobes and isms and fat incel chuds and blah, blah, blah. We need people who are staunch defenders, just defenders of this game, of this corporation, the company, and they're finally realizing that, oh hey, that diversity wasn't that great. It's leading to a lot of people getting laid off because the game didn't make any money because of how badly written it was. And I'm not thinking, I don't think that the company cares about me. We need more people like that. The people who are on that side, who usually defend this crap. Because I can only do so much. I'm just a fucking nobody on the internet. So I can only do so much. But a person like her who is on that side, who, again, oh my god, they have top surgery scars, and oh, this is awesome. Coming out and saying, yeah, I don't think they cared about us. We need more of that. We need more of that. Um, doesn't understand that their side loses companies' money, made layoffs commonplace, and received disdain from real gamers they chose to alienate to cater to the 0.01% of the world. Your side sucks and should disappear for good. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, I wouldn't say all that. I mean, this part is kind of just unhinged. But the rest of it is true. I mean, they go out of their way to push away all the gamers so they can cater to the very small minority. You see that with Avowed, with freaking Matt Hansen and the people over there at Obsidian. They're going out of their way to piss off as many gamers as possible. And now when their game comes out, it's going to fail because they intentionally try to piss people off with the stuff that they were putting in the games. But this is modern gaming. Again, it's not about making a good game anymore. It's not about making money. These companies are filled with activists. They don't care as long as they can push their message. And if they can make a game to get their fucking crappy message out there, even if it results in layoffs, and they don't care because the game has already been put out there. They never were. They never were. Look, I know in your head you think I hate you because you're trans or whatever, but that's not the. That's. I'm telling you how to make an actual good, genuine character, but I'm still gonna be called fucking phobus and ism because people are so freaking stupid they don't want to actually listen to what I'm saying or watch a little bit of the freaking video because these people love, like, the people commenting about saying, "Oh well, you just hate them because they're trans." You people love to live in a constant state of victimhood. You people love it. We just don't see eye to eye because we are fundamentally different people. But I don't like seeing anyone get blatantly manipulated. And you and everyone who became Bioware's sword and shield during the Veilguard marketing cycle got played hard. Companies don't care about you. Studios don't have your best interest at heart. They care about money, and for years, yeah, exactly what I said. Slapping a rainbow flag on their profiles and throwing trans flag charms in an FPS made them money. Bingo, that is exactly what I said at the start, or somewhere at the start of the video. They don't care. They know these people will see a freaking rainbow flag or trans flag and gobble that crap up because, oh my god, representation, they care about us. But they don't. All they see are big freaking dollar signs. And when you have a game company and they know you're going to buy it because of representation, they know that they don't have to make that representation good. They know it doesn't have to be good because you're not going to care about a well-written character. You're going to, the most shallow part of it, just their appearance. You just want to be able to see yourself in a game, not relate to the character. You just want to see yourself. Now you've been dropped like a sack of hot potatoes and you're surprised. I've been saying this since day one. It got a copious amounts of investments until it didn't. These companies saw a fragile, easily manipulated group desperate for validation and thought marketing to them with representation, self-inserts, and accessibility would be enough to replace a hardcore market. That required them to have quality gameplay, good writing, and good game. Exactly. Exactly. Well, all these people are just phobes and isms because common sense isn't common, logic isn't logical anymore, and people would rather defend these big companies and keep sucking them off than just acknowledging and making them, be held accountable for their terrible writing. But it's the same people who are defending these companies. You're the same ones that are pretty much unemploying the individuals there because you care more about representation than you do about a good story or about good characters. Then the games come out, they don't sell well because they're terrible, the game doesn't make money, and then layoffs happen. So you are the cause of it. Start holding these people accountable. Stop letting them just walk all over you and treating you like you're stupid. Just because you have representation in a game doesn't mean you should just go mindlessly buy the fucking game. Just because they slap a fucking rainbow on something doesn't mean you need to go out and automatically buy it. And these people like to say that Trump supporters are in the cult. And, there's cults on both sides. They're on both sides. But you people go out and just because it has a rainbow on it during Pride, you're like, oh my God, they care about us. No, they don't. They don't. But yeah, we got a Pervy Sage, Jiraiya. A lot of big names in here. We got a Dimian, Sparu. We saw Smash JT. Got Neon. A lot of big names in here. But yeah, this is modern gaming. And these people gave up good writing and awesome characters just so they could see themselves for that brief moment of validation. It's like that you reap what you sow. So you wanted this representation and you just accepted it the whole time, even when it wasn't bad. Well, now you gotta, reap what you sow. Now you can come to see that they don't care about you. And that the people who have been saying this, who've been saying that they can't do diversity and, that they're just doing this shit to pander, we're still getting called phobianism when these people are finally realizing that, hey, they were right. But again, modern gaming doesn't really matter anymore. So Bioware is just going to be another casualty soon enough after Mass Effect releases and ultimately fails. And then BioWare will probably go the route as Ubisoft, bankrupt or close to being bankrupt. So you did it to yourselves, people. We tried to tell you, you didn't want to listen. So have fun with your modern gaming because clearly these companies care so much about you. But that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.